Panel question comes from Tom Powell.
Please identify the two biggest issues in Ward 7 and describe specifically how you would convince your colleagues in the City Council to help you address them.
Mr. Adams, this is you, 90 seconds.
Well, our two biggest problems, and it's not only just Ward 7, but it's the city. First is transportation. And as the chair of transportation, a member of RCTC, and a number of other transportation committees, my colleagues on the council have followed my lead. They unanimously voted to support my Operation Free Flow of clearing up the streets, removing trucks from the streets during the day onto nights, a voluntary premium from the ports, which we may have in place before the first quarter of '08, that will pay for our train grade separations, the outreach to the railroads. I have the unique opportunity to have met with both presidents and CEOs of Union Pacific and BNSF. We came to the first time in history an MOU with Union Pacific to help us with our train grade separations, saving us millions of dollars and qualifying us for some grants to help pay for these train grade separations that are causing the congestion and the delays and just stealing the quality of life out of our area. I got my colleagues to support me in removing the R3 zoning so that we can eliminate high density projects in my ward. And thereby removing 90% of the new people that would have come into the area, reducing the high density in the area that we already have an abundance of, and removed almost 90% of the new traffic that would have come in our area to help restore our neighborhoods and maintain them so we'd have a quality of life.
Thank you. Ms. Frizzell, you have 90 seconds.
Well, I think one of the most important things is bring democracy back to City Hall, allow the citizens to come down there and discuss the issues as they see them, restore the agenda so that the citizens can participate in it and have a chance to participate with the council people when there is something that they're concerned about. They are concerned about a lot of issues that we've had to take them to court on. Growth control is one of them. It's been something that even the judge ruled in all four counts in our favor about violating our growth control laws, which they paid no attention to. We had to file a lawsuit. Redevelopment abuse and eminent domain, that has been a major issue with the people. Putting small businesses out of ownership, that's another major issue. There are a lot of issues, but they should restore where citizens can take things off the consent calendar that affect their paycheck, that affect their quality of life, that affect their fees. They should be able to pull those off and have an honest discussion regarding those issues on the agenda. They also, as far as the transportation and the issues that he's talking about, a lot of these wouldn't even be needed if they hadn't gone along with the uncontrolled growth and the unprecedented growth that they allowed to come in here to crowd our streets without the proper infrastructure. It wouldn't have happened if they'd follow what they should have done as far as the zones and the growth control laws.
Thank you. You have 30 seconds now.
Okay. Well, my opponent continually says that she created the growth control laws and then says we've had uncontrollable growth since she was in office. I'm doing things to stop that growth. The R3 zoning changes to protect the animal rights and animal keeping for the large lots, reduce traffic out there. It's hard to say I put in laws to protect against growth and then say we had outrageous growth that happened before I got elected. Since I've got elected, we have rate control for our mobile home parks, and control for seniors on high utility bills and programs that weren't in place before.
Thank you. Ms. Frizzell, you also have 30 seconds.
I started the rent control law. In fact, there's people from the mobile home associations right there. I met with them on a weekly basis. The mayor was supposed to do this, he didn't do it. When I got elected, a mayor and councilman, who was Councilman Leverage at that time, was supposed to attend, they did nothing. For 2 years I met with them when we got growth control laws. As far as the lawsuits, we started we started the growth control. You didn't put that into effect. We forced the city to abide by the growth control laws by taking them to court.
5 seconds.
You allowed them to happen and go on. This is something that you have put the community into a situation where they don't even trust city government anymore.
Time is up. Time is up. Thank you.